Oh man, lightning just struck the bridge. Uh-oh, the bridge collapsed and I fell. I don't care how long it takes to climb from the ground floor to the top. It can't be that long to go from here, the ground floor, to the top of the... Oh no! And now I've fallen deep underground into a cavern. Hello, friends. Welcome to TroytlePower Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower. This is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. Hello, friends. Good morning. I hope you have your coffee handy. Cheers. So I started talking because I thought the game was loading, and now it's just there we go. Good morning, friends. Today we're checking out Gigasword. The team was kind enough to send this over to me. Kind of a puzzle Metroidvania, I believe, is what we're in for. And I I don't got anything more to add, just because I'm just excited about it. Puzzle Metroidvania where you got a big sword that does weird stuff. Game by Jack Breen, it says, as we see raindrops falling onto a gray field, and then the camera whips up into the sky, and we see Gigasword. Very cool logo where the word Gigasword is a sword. Let's check our options real quick. That's all fine. Let's go to new game. Okay, we see a vista. There's pine trees, it looks like, with mountains and a spire, and a land well worn by the ages. An ancient structure towers high over the horizon. The something. I didn't see what the tower's called. In its highest chamber, atop the final floor, lies the god crystal Gnosis. It's a crystal in a tower. Said to bring prosperity to those who wield it. Gnosis is a power unlike any other. It's floating above a platform. And now we see a person looking up towards the moon. The Nestium is inhabited by a race of humanoid owl-like beings called the Nocturne, who watch over and protect the God Crystal. They are peaceful in their practices, yet possess a keen talent for combat, wielding giant swords that match their imposing height. Surrounding the Nestium lie the kingdoms of humans, once flourishing but now plagued by famine and disease. For years, the humans have begged the Nocturne for access to the Gnosis so they might feel its grace in their time of need. However, the Nocturne continuously refused, warning that the power of Gnosis was too great for the minds of humans to control. The humans mistook this denial for selfishness and claimed that the Nocturne only wanted to keep the crystal to themselves. As the plagues of hunger, sickness, and war took their toll, humanity suffered greatly and blamed the Nocturne for it all. Now we're into like color pixel. One such human was a young boy named Ezra, sitting on an alley with a street in the background. An orphan his whole life, he had spent his childhood on the streets of Totenhart, begging for food and something else. He spent his days alone with no one to call home and no one to call family. Nowhere to call home, no one to call family. A big fight one night while scavenging the forest for fruit. Ezra was attacked by a pack of ravenous wolves. Some giant person with a sword's here. Just as they neared for the killing strike, a shadow swept into the clearing and shielded him from their attack. It was a Nocturne, brandishing his massive blade. A glare from the towering specimen was enough to send the wolves cowering into the night. Ezra was frozen in fear. Humans were raised to believe that the Nocturne were nothing more than owl-headed monsters stalking the forests at night and preying on travelers. He closed his eyes in anticipation of the swift execution that was sure to come, but when only silence remained, he looked up once more. The Nocturne was kneeling in front of him, feathery arm extended, holding an apple. It's all right. You're safe now. My name is Omari. And so an unlikely friendship developed. As the time went on, Omari began to visit Ezra regularly, often bringing him food from the Nestium. He felt compelled to watch over him, like one might take to a wounded animal. Ezra had never made such a friend before. Out of everyone he had ever met, Omari was the only one who had ever truly cared for him, despite being the very thing he had been taught to fear. These keep getting longer. Omari's interactions with humans in the past have been so few and never enjoyable. Ezra, however, had been the first human to seem to understand him, and dormant within him a great sense of morality that Omari had previously thought absent from humanity. The Nocturne were forbidden by their elders from entering human settlements unprovoked, in fear that the already unstable conditions between the two species could escalate. Yet Omari saw within Ezra the potential to one day mend the relationship between human and Nocturne. They were, despite what they had been told, not so different after all. Now we see a field with a tower in the background. As the years continued and Ezra grew into a young man, things became worse for the people of Thoenhart. Food supplies dwindled to a frightening level, and crops seemed to be struggling even more than years previous. All the while, the humans couldn't shake the feeling that they were being cheated. They turned their eyes often to the Nestrium, that ancient tower of the Nocturne watching over them like a cruel god. Gnosis was inside somewhere, I don't know what it said after that. In the fields below, famine and disease dug grave after grave. Patience was wearing thin. War council around a table by candlelight. Fierce, the general of Thoenhart, sought to end human suffering once and for all. But you got a bad plan, Vierst. The diplomacy between men and Nocturne had, in his eyes, gone on long enough. I mean, that's probably fair, it sounds like, based on what they've described so far. If the owls would not answer their pleas, they would have to answer to war, and war was all Vierst knew. It was the only thing that had ever made sense to him. By the dim light of candle, Vierst and his most trusted companions plotted their attack over maps and diagrams of the Nestrium. Engel, the Silver Paladin, a cunning fighter and merciless leader, Varric, the King's chief alchemist, expert on Nocturne affairs, and Sloane the Executioner, man of few words who worshipped only the axe. These were Vier's strongest allies. If they, with their combined effort, could not defeat the Nocturne now, all hope would be lost. They had one chance, and failure was not an option. You only have one shot. That's it. Drop out. The plan was simple. Storm the Nestrium, massacre the Nocturne, take the god crystal Gnosis for humanity. What could go wrong with a plan that simple? Bring prosperity back to the kingdom of Thoenhart. On a rooftop above the quiet town, Ezra sleeps beneath the stars, unaware that his life is about to change forever. It's dark, it's night. We see the castle in the background, the camera's panning down into the village. There's Ezra sitting on a rooftop. Sigh. It's no use. I'm too hungry to sleep. What else is new? Hey, careful with that! Huh? Camera pans down further. This is like a 5-story village building. That grog will go bad if you keep sloshing it around. That's not how it works. Just keep pushing. The barracks are right up the way here. I'm dying to have more of those pastries. Ooh, I bet Ezra wants some pastries. Royal guards hoarding food during a famine? Sounds like I might not have to sleep hungry after all. All right. Oh, this feels so... Just the way the character moves and the way the camera follows him and stuff, I'm immediately charmed. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game. Okay. We're running through the town. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, Cameron's panning to show us that something's up ahead. There's those soldiers with the barrels full of grog going into a building, a guardhouse with a gate on it, a portcullis that is lowered. A portcullis that is too tall to possibly fit in the building. Whatever, it's fine. Don't think about it. I'm probably not getting through that gate as easily as they just did. I'll have to find another way in. Can I adjust text speed? There is no text speed option. Okay, there's no options once you're in the game. Pixel art, that's what I wanted to say. So there was an episode recently on Spindle, which is a very cool Zelda-like game. Check it out. Go listen to it. Oh, I made it. I jumped on top of the guardhouse. But Spindle does one of the things that drives me nuts in a pixel art game, which is that it has different resolutions for UI elements than it does for the game itself, which doesn't make sense. Say all that to say, this game doesn't do that. Everything's nice, beautiful, chunky pixels. Oh man, we're climbing through like a ventilation shaft or something. We just, what's that called? Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. What's that called when is it pressure walking, where you push your arms to the side? Okay, we're sneaking through this building. Oh, there's some alchemy happening in the next room, it looks like. And there's an astronomer, but we can't get over to that area. Crawl under here. And ledge grab, which is great. Okay. Oh, can't get up into that. Okay. Are you sure? No. Okay. Jump. Okay. This is a wicked big building. Ooh, a chest. Let's open the chest. You got a small key. All right. Da-da-da. You got a key. Now we jump down through here. Presumably there was a locked door somewhere that we didn't see, that we could have found. And if we had found it, we would be going, oh, I need to find a key. But instead we found the key, and now we're going, oh, I need to find a locked door. Oh, it's right here. I just didn't notice it. Oh man, another locked door? Right after that locked door? You mean I need 2 keys? All right, this time we'll go down instead of up. Can I climb into that tunnel from a ledge grab? I can't. Okay. Ooh. Going swimming. Okay. Oh man, there's maybe a blacksmith shop, it looks like. And I believe that's one of Veer's guys. Sharpening a big blade with like serrated stabby bits on the side. You know when you put stabby bits on the side of a sword? It's like one of them. You got a small key! Ba-da-da-da! You got a key. Okay. Back here. I just finished reading the Mistborn trilogy, the first 3 books. I go to there's a follow-up. But anyway, big Mistborn vibes in some of the world building setting this up here, just in terms of like godly powers. Like obviously Mistborn didn't invent this stuff, but since I just read, listen, I'm doing the boss baby thing where I've just read Mistborn, so everything's gonna remind me of Mistborn. Ooh, I found the pantry. My gods, look at this stash of food. I bet I could eat all night and they wouldn't even notice a difference. Where should I start? That big ham hock on the table. Ham hock? Ham shank? Ham, I don't know. Roasted ham? Don't mind if I do.
Oi, what do you think you're doing? You're not allowed in here.
Oh, well,
Stealing food, eh?
even then,
That's a punishable offense in the eyes of His Majesty the King. And during a famine, no less. Food's a precious thing, you know. I'd say the penalty for this crime ought to be death.
You just get to choose what the penalty for a crime is, sir? LB. Oh, cool, I dodged through him. Huh? Gotta go, see ya. Whee, I can do a dodge roll. Okay. Dodge roll. Okay, climbing up some ladders, a door closed down there. Dodge roll, okay. Cool. And, whoop. Oh, I missed the dodge roll on that one. So it looks like I have 6 health up in the corner of the screen. That took 1 away. What a generous amount of health. There's 3 guards chasing me now. Oh, I pushed a button to close the door behind me. And who's this coming out of the shadows? Paladin. Going somewhere. That's the idea, yeah. He grabs me by the throat and throws me through a window. Holy cow. The Paladin's strong. Oh man, now he's followed me out with the 3 guards. He grabs me by the throat again. He punches me.
Give it to him, Angle.
He punches me again. Think you can steal from us, huh? He punches me again. Know how hard we work to keep you people safe? Well, this guy's a jerk. The godforsaken town has enough beggars and tramps. What's one less?
Angle.
This is Veer showing up.
Angle, what's going on out there?
General Veer, sir. Caught this one trying to steal from the pantry, sir. He's the right thief, he is.
Now Veers comes over and looks at me. I'm laying like curled up on the ground.
I know his type. He's just a street rat. Nothing more.
Don't waste your time with him.
Besides, after tomorrow, people like this won't even exist anymore.
There will be enough jobs and food for everyone. No more need for stealing. No more worthlessness. Just peace and order. Come on, let's go.
You think what you're doing is okay? Hoarding food? Families are starving. You think I'm afraid of you people?
Oh, he just Sparta kicked me through a box and a barrel. Everyone to your bunks now. No more nonsense. We need as much rest as we can get before sunrise. They all walk back inside the very secure building that now has a very broken window on the ground floor. Oh, gods above. You shouldn't have lost your temper. Oh, this is somebody else talking to me. You shouldn't have lost your temper. You're lucky to be alive. It's my owl friend, but I already forgot what voice I did for him, so this is what I'm going to do this time, just to kind of clone the quiet voice. Omari, were you watching the whole time? Come up here. I have something for you. He kicks a ladder down to me. Jump on the barrel. Nope, can't jump on the barrel. Okay. I just can jump high enough for that. God, the moon in the background is so pretty. Oh, he brought me a dinner. You know, I know you're not supposed to be spotted by anyone and all that, but would it really have been too much to ask for you to swoop down and help me out? They practically mopped the cobblestones with me. Wait, is that roasted yak? Cooked to perfection in the emerald fires of the Nestrium and still warm. And once again, I've made a fool of myself. Is there any way I can repay you? Yes, actually. You can sit and eat and take proper care of yourself for a moment. It won't stay warm forever. We're both like leaning over the rooftop, looking at the city. That's adorable. I guess we're sitting on it. You know, I know I ask you every time, but are you sure you don't want any? No, believe me, I'm fine. We had a huge feast earlier. It was the moon goddess ceremony. I think I've had enough roasted yak to keep me full for a century. Man, sounds nice. Ezra, I've been thinking more about your situation. If I could, I'd like to bring you back. You don't have to explain it to me, Omari. You want me to come live in the tower, but the others wouldn't understand, because I'm human. Can't say I blame them. There's not much to like about our kind for the most part. But I can't watch you continue to live like this. I thought things would change for you as you got older, but things did change. Or almost, at least. I would have never gotten fired from that fruit cart job if Mr. Ulrich hadn't caught me talking with his daughter. I mean, how was I supposed to know they were related? She's beautiful, and he looks like a horse. Ezra, if I can just get back in his good graces, then I might be able to save up for... No more fruit carts. Ezra, I mean it this time. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you a home in the tower. Tomorrow, I'll speak with the elders, and I'll see to it that they understand. Omari, I don't know. I mean, are you sure? I'm as sure as I can be. You belong with us, my boy. I just feel bad that you're always taking care of me like this. I'd be dead a dozen times over if it wasn't for you. I feel so helpless. Someday, you won't. The Night Watch will be making their patrol. I should go. So, will I see you tomorrow then? After you speak with the elders? By tomorrow's moon, you'll be fed to the brim and warmed by our hearth. You'll be gorging yourself on meals you've never even dreamed of. I'll make sure of it. I promise. Thanks, Omari. Good night, Ezra. And he flies off into the air. Meals I've never even dreamed of. And it fades to black as we see Omari flying towards the tower. Explosion sounds! Oh, there's like a storm raging over the tower and lightning coming down. Huh? Is that thunder? That's strange. That storm looks so unnatural. Wait, is that smoke? Why would there be fires burning so close to the Nestrium? What in the world is going on? He runs and leaps off of the rooftop and breaks both of his ankles as he lands. Oh, wait, no. People are crowded around looking up at the stuff, and I can press Y to talk to villagers.
Rumor has it that Wirst and his men rode off this morning to confront the Nocturne at their tower. See if they could take the God Crystal by force and all that or something. Serves them right, honestly. What have those owls ever done for us?
Well, for me specifically, they've done a lot. This is a weird dynamic to be setting up in this. I don't know.
Mommy, how come there's a storm over there, Mommy? I don't know, sweetheart. Take my hand. I think it's time to go inside. Mommy, I'm kind of scared of the thunder. Let's go, honey. Come on.
Rom! Ezra boy!
Rob, what's going on? People are saying the soldiers attacked the Nestrium?
It's looking that way, boy. They rode out this morning, 1,000 of them at least. I could hear the fighting in the distance, but I didn't understand what it was at first. Then word started to spread, and people were starting to gather around, and then bang! There was a loud boom, and a red flash of light came from the tower. Not sure what to make of that.
But why? Why are they doing this?
Well, ain't it obvious, boy? It's that damn crystal up there in the tower's peak. Fierce wants it for humanity. Thinks it'll make the crops grow again and all that, like the legends say. Me, I think it's all hogwash. Stories about that crystal are just that. Stories. Ain't gonna be no crops growing. Ain't gonna be no crops growing because of it, and there's no good that'll come from attacking those owls. They're right monsters, them. I've heard they eat people who get lost in the woods. Thornheart's made enough enemies. Last thing we need is a war with those wretched birds.
No, you're wrong. The Nocturne aren't monsters. They don't eat people, and they don't want to hurt us. They've been trying to keep us safe all these years, have they? Have they, though? Nobody understands that.
What are you on about, boy? Where'd you get this notion then, eh? Ezra, don't tell me you've been associating with them birds now. You haven't, right? Right?
I can't just stand by and watch this happen. I have to stop them.
And he runs off.
Ezra, wait! Ezra, get back here, boy! Can't you see it's not safe? Blast it. What in the world are you thinking, boy?
Thinking we gotta go save our friend / dad / owner. I don't know. The relationship's a little odd.
Damn it! How could they do this? Have to find Omari.
Okay, we're running through a rainy forest now. So I had heard I had heard notion that the intro to this game was pretty long, and the intro to this game is pretty long. You know, I'm not enjoying it at all, but I actually was like, I wonder if this will make a good podcast episode, because usually, you know, I do 20 to 40 minutes, I would say, is kind of the time range that I think I usually aim for.
By the gods, what on earth are those things?
They're scorpions. I wish I was armed. Better keep my distance. Or I'll just roll through them, man. Did you forget you have the superpower of roll? But anyway, I was like, I don't know if I'll get to, like, it sounds like it's a slow intro. Maybe a first look on this game won't be, but you know what? That's kind of the point of this, is like, what does a game do in its first look? How does it make its first impression? And I'll tell you, from a gameplay perspective, the first impression of this is very, very good. Jumping around feels good. I like the way it moves. I like the way it looks. A lot of storytelling up here at the top. And I don't mean to sound like a selfish baby, but this is a game called Gigasword, and I'm like 20 minutes in, and I don't have a sword yet. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Oh no, it's even worse than I could have imagined.
This is there's like siege towers and stuff in the background, and a lot of dead people.
So many bodies. This can't be happening. I have to find him.
There's a lot of swords here now, I will say, but and there's some big swords even. So they did kill some owls. Oh yeah, these are owl soldiers here, I think. Still don't have a sword. Ezra's not stopping to pick one up. He did just say he wished he was armed one screen ago. Oh no, is that Omari?
Omari, it's me.
He's like laying against a rock, one eye closed.
Ezra, is this your blood? Are you hurt? Can you walk? Can you stand?
Ezra, my boy, you shouldn't be here. There are too many of them.
What happened? Where's General Vierst?
He's in the tower. Came for Gnosis. They attacked at dawn, just when we were beginning to sleep. We were woken by catapult fire striking the walls. We flew from our perch to meet them in battle. We were fools. Vierst and his elite squadron infiltrated the Nestrium from the east. They snuck in from behind us while we were distracted with their main force. By the time we realized what had happened, it was too late. There was a sudden flash of crimson light from the tower's peak, and the humans around us transformed. I was bombed. I fought for as long as I could. We need to get you help. Where are the rest of the Nocturne? They can't all be dead, right? My brothers, my sisters. This be.
And the ground shakes. And we get a cool shot of us looking up at the tower. That's cool.
By the gods, are those...
Oh, wait, that's Ezra.
By the god, are those earthquakes?
Took a quick screenshot. This is a cool image.
It has begun.
Take another screenshot, because it has begun is a better line for that.
Omari, please, you have to get up. The storm is only getting worse. We'll be struck by lightning at this rate. Storm. Wait. Light within our storm.
He's quoting that like it's a prophecy.
Mother above. Is this it? Ezra, it's you, isn't it? What are you talking about? Omari, you're not making any sense. Please get up. Ezra, listen to me. You must take back the crystal. Fierce has no idea of the destruction it will bring. Even now, it has already morphed his men into horrible things. The earth trembles in its wake. The storm, this curse, will spread to every corner of the earth unless Gnosis is taken back. What are you saying, Omari? I can't do anything about this. I'm not a warrior like you. Come on, I'm taking you back to town. Ezra, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. This is your destiny. We're meant to come here today. I'm sure of it. Omari, You must stop him, Ezra. You're our last hope. My sword lies at the top of this hill. Take it. I can't do it alone. I need you. Afraid this is my resting place, my boy. But you will not be alone. I will be with you always. Don't do this to me. Omari, don't.
Aww.
It's so sad.
There's a sword. I see it. Ezra looks up at the sword. The Gigasword, if you will. A very thick blade with a perfectly square bottom, a golden jewel in the hilt, or in the crossguard rather, blue hilt. He says, "They will pay," and grabs the sword. Yeah! They will all pay! Oh, it's a big sword. It's like as thick as one of his legs is long. All right. Gigasword. We made it to the title screen, everybody. Okay, X. Whoa, that's a big swing. Okay. Okay. Obviously it was going to be big swings in this game with a sword this big, but I am so much more a like daggers boy that boy, this is a long wind up on the swing. Okay. Does a cool downward attack though when you're jumping out like that. Is that what this needs? No, wait. Oh, I'm pressing X. I need to press Y. Oh, so when I have the sword, I can't jump as high, but I stick the sword into this little sword elevator, and then I can jump higher and pick up the sword at the top. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's a sword elevator? Well, it is, you see, an elevator for swords, which is the thing that the giant bird people with their giant swords evidently needed. Don't ask too many questions about it. It's fine. I'm picking up health, and I'm picking up gems from dropped enemies. It looks like there's little diamond gems. Down in there to go through a platform. Thank you, game. I already figured that one out. Sword elevator. Okay, get the sword back up. So I think that's the big hook of this game, if I remember right. That it's a kind of like puzzly Metroidvania-y-ish game. Although I'm not sure how Metroidvania it is. I don't know if this is like an extreme, lots of back and forths, or anyway. But that a lot of the puzzle solving is done by what's happened now, which is I had to get my sword up a place that I couldn't jump to while holding my sword. So left my sword on a sword elevator a while back, and now I'm exploring Sans Sword, completely defenseless till I go and retrieve my sword, and then kill this monster thing. I like it. Good music, too. What are you? I bet I can't hit you from the side, huh? I got a sword dick you. There we go. This game, its animation does not look like a sword dick whatsoever, but it is effectively Link's sword dick attack from Zelda 2, so that is, it's just going to be impossible for me to think of it as anything but that. Sorry, the microphone's standing. Oh man, a cool shrine thing. Let's stick our sword in it. Save game, upgrade sword, or offer feathers. Well, we can't do any of the other two yet, so we'll just save game. Game saved. Okay, we're gonna get to one more big cool thing, and then we're gonna have to call it good because it is actually 7:38 a.m. and Chaboy needs to head to work. Pretty quickly here, so. Combat it's like it's not exciting or flashy really, like, but it's fun. And the animations are good, and the sound effect is good, which just makes it all feel good. Oh, wow. That was a cool attack. Ah! My sword dick. There we go. Got it. Here's another save point. Oh, that's clearly a boss room ahead. Look at that. Save game again. Let's go get our butt kicked by a boss. Actually, you know, in a game with 6 health and a dodge roll, we'll probably beat this boss in the first time, won't we? This isn't a Souls game. This is not a punish you with the new boss. Oh, it's not even a boss. It's just a combat arena. So we got 2 scorpions and now 2 of the guys who shoot lasers out of their face. I haven't described these guys. They're like if you took someone's spinal column and skull, got rid of everything else, and then planted that in the ground, spray painted it red, and put a squirt gun in its mouth. That's essentially what you'd get. And now new enemy. Ah, new enemy. It is a skeleton with his own sword. Man, you don't have a dodge roll skeleton. It's Brett's red cousin. There we go. And the door is open and we can progress. Ooh, the music cut out here. That means, wow, there's big statues of the owl people with the big swords. We're going across a bridge. First, I've come to kill you. You hear me? I like this character's all caps voice that yeah, that's good. I don't care how long it takes to climb this thing. I will kill you. Oh man, lightning just struck the bridge. Uh-oh, the bridge collapsed and I fell. I don't care how long it takes to climb from the ground floor to the top. It can't be that long to go from here, the ground floor, to the top of the... Oh, no! And now I've fallen deep underground into a cavern and an underground lake. And I scream, no! No. And go down and get my sword. Oh, when you're underwater holding the sword, you can't swim. That makes sense. Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, he drops to his knees. Omari, I have no reason to live. It's all over. Oh, are we about to get a ghost of Omari? Should have known. Nothing has ever gone my way. It's pure misery for as long as I can remember. Why should I have expected anything different? He looks back. I need to leave this place. I need to be far away from here. Oh, no ghost of Omari. Okay, let's find our next save point. Now we know what happens. She just fall. I will go up. Oh no, I'm going down. That wall looks like it can be broken by a big sword. It can. Drop our sword here, jump up and get this chest. Ooh, a bunch of coins. Thank you. Coins? Boing. I think I said boins. A bunch of boins? Coins. All right, here's our save point. This game seems very cool. I'm sorry that we did not get... Ooh, upgrade sword. Wait, okay. Well, at full health, While at full health, your attack shoots a spark along the ground. Oh, it costs 500 gems, though. I don't have that much. This game seems very cool. I am excited to play more of it. I hope you're excited to check it out as well. Thank you to the team that sent it over to me. This is coming out, I believe, on everything. I know you can get it on Switch. I'm playing the Steam Deck version. I'm excited. Check it out. Please give this one a look. I think this is going to be a very cool game. I am excited to get further into it, even if it does have perhaps a little bit slow of an introduction. Now we've got our sword, we're in a tower, and we got to climb. And that's what I'm going to go do on my lunch break at work today. And what you're going to do is tap A, hope for the best. I always say until next time, tap A and hope for the best. So I tried to, I accidentally kind of flowed in. Until next time, tap A and hope for the best.
If you enjoyed my show, it would mean a lot if you would rate and review it on iTunes, share it on social media, or check out my Patreon. You can find all of my stuff at TroytlePower.carrd.co.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
At Probably Work.
For more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.